into box 4. Monkey butt into box 5. We're looking for the misfits. All right, Mr. Finesse to go into box 6. I'm a Begaboo and 304 Trap Queen. Please request the box. I'm a
How y'all
Begaboo and
doing?
304 Trap
Yes,
Queen. Please
ma'am.
request the
Hello,
box.
hello.
You hello. You have until 7:03 to request the box. Hello, everybody.
And we all have to be present, correct?
Correct. If they are not present, you can still play the round as their teammate. You will just automatically start with a point deduction
Okay.
because there are no replacements.
Yes, ma'am.
2 minutes. We're looking for I'm a Begaboo and 304 Trap Queen. Do you know where they are?
Yes, ma'am. One is upstairs. I'm gonna have to take a deduction for another one. They just took her dog, so she's feeling kind of bad right now.
Oh, okay. You said the other one is upstairs, meaning are they joining the panel?
Yes, ma'am. She's getting ready now. She's gonna jump online.
All right. She has 1 minute.
You got 1 minute. Click a box
Mrs. Finesse, which one is this? 304 goes into box 8.
and close the door.
Okay, so you're saying I'm a Begaboo will not be joining. Is that what you're saying, correct?
Yes, correct.
All right. Gotcha. All right. Well, you guys will be playing a lot then because your first competition will be heads up, meaning 2 people have to play that game. So you both will be playing. And then we'll go ahead and spin for your next 2 games. Everyone, welcome to the panel. At the start of each round, we will be explaining how each round is played, so no worries there. Right now, we are going to spin the wheel to see the next 2 games that will be played in your round. So far, we have math word problems left, word Scrabble trivia, member feud, what/who am I, and spelling bee. The other 3 games that have already been played in the last round were Connect 4, Find the Item, and Rock, Paper, Scissors. As stated earlier, no game can be played twice in one day. Your second game will be looks like, ooh, which one is it? Ooh, math word problem.
Oh,
That one is hard. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, that thing is hard. All right, the next game is looks like member feud. That one's a fun game. All right, member feud will be the next game.
all right.
All right, so you guys have heads up, which will be the only game on the panel that is played by 2 players. You must have a main player, which is who will be given the clues, and then you may have your secondary player, which is who will be answering the clues. Then you have math word problems. We only need 1 player for that. And member feud, we need 1 player for that. So I'll give you guys a minute to kind of strategize and decide what games you will be playing. For the misfits, seeing as though there are only 2 of you, I can get started with you guys in a second. Each of you will just need to choose 1 main game. Okay, and then whatever game is left will be the game that the point deduction gets put towards for your member not being here. So I'll give you guys a minute until about 7:04 my time while I get your games ready.
Okay, guys. All right, am I doing heads up or?
I'll do heads up with anybody, but you can have the math. You can have
Yeah,
the
the
Yeah,
math.
I'm gonna do the math. I'm gonna do the math.
Me knowing paradise, you can have the math. Okay.
I don't create the games, so we're an unbiased person on my end. You know, I don't create the games.
Mom, you want math or?
I can do member feud.
Mom, you want math? Like, I don't want it.
Okay.
All right, we have heads up.
I don't know. Math is just. I feel like no for all of us.
Hold on. Is it Bigo
Give
math?
Mama
That's the
T math.
question.
There's a
It's
Bigo
not
math,
Bigo
because then
math.
that's different. Then I'm like, yes, give me
It is
that.
not Bigo math. It's, there may be Bigo math questions in there, but it's all just a plethora of different type of questions. That's a hint
Okay.
there.
So how does it go? The first one has to answer first, or
As I said, each game will be explained at the start of each game.
okay.
Okay. Yalman, me and you want to do heads up or heads?
We can.
Is it heads up? Okay, heads up.
All right. Who's doing number feud?
I'll do the feud. I don't mind. I kind of like Family
Do you
Feud,
need
so
two
I
people
think
to
it's
do feud?
no. I think it's one.
One person for feud.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it works. So I'm
Alrighty.
doing heads up. You're gonna
That
do
is the
math,
end.
and then he'll do member feud. I guess. I don't know.
Great. Here we go, everyone. All right, starting with Mama Taylor. What will your main game be?
Looks like I'm doing math word problem.
Thank you. Yardman, what will your main game be?
The feud, Family Feud, People Feud.
Member feud.
Yeah.
Member feud. All right. And Brooklyn, what will your main game be?
I'm gonna do heads up.
All right. Who will be your secondary for heads up?
Yodman.
Gotcha. So you will be the one giving the clue. Yardman will be the one guessing.
Okay, that works.
All right.
Y'all
Moving
made
on
it?
to the
I'm just
Misfits. Mr.
Oh, God.
Finesse, what will
Brooke,
your main game be? Give me 1 second, guys. What will your main game be?
I'm gonna have to do the math.
The math. And then Mrs. Finesse. Okay. Mrs. Finesse, what will your main game be?
I was gonna do the spelling bee.
We don't have spelling bee this round. We have heads up, math word problem, and member feud.
Oh, I guess word feud. You said
We have heads up, math word problems, and member feud.
member feud, whatever that is.
All right. So going into heads up, you will automatically have a point deduction because your other member is not here. Now, I do need to know between the two of you who will be guessing and who will be given the clues because you both have to play.
I will give the clues.
So Mrs. Finesse will give the clues and Mr. will get the clues. Gotcha. All right. Can I have everyone drop except those playing member? What are we playing? Heads up first. So everyone can drop. If you're playing heads up, just re-request the box. And I'm going to
Okay.
reposition the boxes. All righty. Everyone drop. If you're playing heads up, just re-request the box. 2, 4, 5, 6. Going down to 6 boxes. All right, T's, you ready? This one is a little hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go box 3 and 4 for Monkey and Yardman. And then we have 304 going in box 2. Mrs. Finesse, can you request the box, please?
I'm sorry.
Mrs. Finesse, can you request the box, please? Thank you. All right, we're going to get started. So the way this will work is while one team is going, the other team must be on mute. If at any time you unmute your mic while another team is going, that is automatically a negative point for your team. All right. So playing heads up. This is how to play. No worries, you don't have to read it because I'm going to read it for you. I just have to show it in case anyone needs to screenshot it. Each team will select 2 members to play this game. One will give the clues and the other will give the answers. Each team will pick from options 1, 2, or 3. They look like this, but I'll come back to that. An option can only be chosen once. Each team will be given 5 minutes. 5 minutes to give the clues and guess the words. Once a word is guessed correctly, the host will verbally award the point. Meaning, if Brooklyn says the category is people, who is the host of this competition? Yardman can answer paradise. The host will then award the point. The point is awarded. That is how you know if you got it right. If Yardman says para, P-Dog, P-Diddy, P-Love, I'm just going to sit here quiet because that is not the answer. So I have to award it. Here we go. Once a word is guessed correctly, the host will verbally award the point. If the clue giver says the word before the host awards the point will be lost. The player given the clue may choose to skip the word by simply saying the answer. So Brooklyn can say, all right, Yardman, this one is a place. If she cannot figure out how to get him to say the word Singapore, Brooklyn will have the choice to say Singapore, and in that means she is skipping that word. At that point, we will give a new word. Time will not be stopped while the players read new words. The amount of words guessed in the round will be scored for that round. The team with the highest score will win this game. There are 12 words made up of 4 people, 4 places, and 4 things, and they go in that order. People, place, thing, and so on. Players are allowed to give the category. Now, what do we want to see? For the person that is guessing, we must see both hands visible to the screen, meaning we don't want you on a phone. You must answer with your eyes remaining closed during the entire round. The moment your eyes open, we're going to give you a warning. If it consistently continues to happen, we're going to take a point. The answering player must turn away from the screen, but must be visible. I'm going to give you an example. If you are the one given the clues, you can only look at the screen once the point is either awarded or you choose to skip. So I'm going to give you guys an example. If I am the clue giver, meaning I am given the clues, I'm going to look, okay, the word is dino. I am then going to turn away from the screen while given the examples. But if I say the word dino, the point is gone. If I come back to the screen, the point is gone. And I will let you know. Brooklyn is confused. Yardman and Mr. Finesse, the entire time of the competition, this should be you. And you can answer, you can move around, but both your hands must be on camera, and we must be able to tell that your eyes are closed. We do not want you looking at the camera. We do not want you looking at the screen, because guess what? That equals to cheating. No worries. We'll give you guys plenty of warnings, and we'll help you through it. Now, do you have any questions?
Ooh. So if you say a word that's not really too good with explaining, is she allowed to look it up to try to help herself explain it better?
There is no looking anything up. Nope.
Okay.
Can we have a trial run?
Brookie, you understand,
yes,
right?
myself and Tease will do a trial run. I'm gonna show you in a second.
Okay.
Child. All right.
Yeah, example round. Yeah.
Tease, I am going to be the clue giver, which will be Brooklyn and Mrs. Finesse. Tease will be the answerer. So go ahead and tease and assume the position. Just like that is how you want to be, and just like me is how you want to be. What's going to happen is I'm going to display the word. So boom, I've displayed this word, right? We see the answer. I'm then going to go like this. All right, Tease, this is a person, it's people. So Bigo asked this person to host the Pre-Gala Showdown. Who is it?
Bigo ID P Love Paradise.
No. What's
Para.
her name? Yes, that's her. So she said the word paradise. So at that point, the host will give the point.
Okay.
Okay.
So this
If she
whole
says
time,
anything else, you can continue to give new clues, continue to help her out. Like, no, that's not it. How about the end of her name? Okay, add the beginning and the end. Like, you gotta make it to where they say it. But
Okay.
two things you cannot do. You cannot say the word, and by no means necessary can you spell the word.
Okay. And we got to look away when we're giving clues, right? We look for the
Correct.
we look for the word. As soon as the word's given, then we look away, right?
Mm-hmm. Now, if you look at me to see if that is correct, that is perfectly fine. You just cannot be looking at the camera because there could be to where people are giving you ways to give hints, and that's what we don't want. But the person answering, by no means do you look at the camera until your round at that 5 minutes is done.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy because we ain't cheating around here.
what did we do to deserve this? Like, why?
I've hosted
I'm
this enough
excited.
to know I've hosted this enough to know every possible cheating ways, and we don't do that here. We do
Listen,
cheating checks also. So if we see someone in your peripheral, we're going to ask you to show that side of the room. If we see a screen that's blinking, we're going to ask you to show that screen. So just get used to it.
Or
You can
room
use
check.
any
We doing a
word,
room check?
we do room checks, yes.
So
if we see something that we don't like, we're going to ask.
If the word is like Singapore, am I able to say like the Bigo Gala was held there last year? Or is that like too...
You can say whatever you want as long as you don't say Singapore.
Okay, because that pretty
Or
much just
sing
tells them what it
or
is,
pour.
but I want to make sure.
Yes, that's the point. You want them to say it. Like if the word, I can't say that one because if the word is spoon, right? You can say, what do you use to eat soup? Obviously, it's a spoon.
Okay. Perfect.
Right? That's what you want. You want that to happen.
Yeah. We got this. We can do this.
Any other questions?
Makes sense now, but when you were explaining, I was like,
yeah, see, I have to explain exactly how it's written because that is the way we make sure that there's no cheating. We're not making anything up on the way, you know. So what we're gonna do now is to spin to see who goes first. So we have Karma and the Misfits, and I'm just gonna write a K or an M, and we're just gonna see who gets to pick first and who gets to go first.
Crazy.
The main rule that I will remind you is if it is not your turn and your mic is unmuted, that is automatically a point. Because we do not want you disrupting, messing up the signal. We don't want you doing nothing. You just need to sit over there and be quiet. All right. Let's see who is going to choose first and who is going first. Misfits will choose and go first. So let's get started. When I say choose, remember I told you will have 3 options. No worry though, because all 3 will include 4 people, 4 place, and 4 things. It's just a matter of, are you going to choose an easy one or are you going to choose a little harder one or a mixture, right? So Misfits, option 1, 2, or 3, Mrs. Finesse must be the one to choose because she is the main person for the game. Mrs. Finesse, option 1, 2, or 3?
Option 1.
Option 1. All right. And then Karma, Brooklyn, you will be the one to choose. What would you like? Option 2 or 3?
We can go with option 3.
Option 3, perfect. I'm just gonna hide it for now since Misfits are going first, and I'll need to be able to show him and her the word. All right. I will be showing this a little better. Just give me a second. All right, so Misfits, you are going to go first. Do you have any questions? No. Now, Misfits, sorry to tell you, but reminder, because this is your teammates' game and they are not here, you will automatically start with -1 point for the no-show. Here we go. Mrs. Finesse, can you see the screen? All right. It is your turn. And like I said, you guys will have 5 minutes. I'll let you know when you're halfway, and I'll let you know when you have 1 minute and then 30 seconds left. Any questions should be asked now.
So do we like make up, like if we like number one says people, so we would make up a question and the person in our head?
No,
and like,
I'm going to unhighlight this and it's going to show
oh,
you that
okay. So
person.
I'm like, okay, good,
Yeah.
good.
Yep. I have it here on my other screen. No worries. So we're at option 1. I'm just hiding all my other options so I don't get
And when
messed up.
she finished, I have to be like this, right?
That's when she starts, yes. Once I actually start the timer, you'll go ahead and assume that position. This first one is hard. I ain't even gonna front with y'all. Just number 1 though. All right. Go ahead and assume the position. Might want to unmute your mic now, because if you do it after I start the timer, that's going to be a point. All right, here we go. Timer starts.
Oh wow. That's horrible. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna say the answer because like I don't know how to describe that person. Yeah, I can't say the first name, but I know the second part of the name. Let me see. So obviously, like I said, I can't explain who this person is. So should I just tell?
I can't either, girl. Yep, you can go ahead and say it. If you want to skip it, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to say it's Gandhi because.
All right, the
I
point
can't
is
even
rejected. No worries, your time is still going, so moving on. All right, Mr. Finesse, the point is rejected. You looked at the screen. Moving on to the next word.
And I could look up to see what that is, or so I can explain it to him.
No,
Or that's not,
you cannot look up anything.
Ooh,
you just have to guess.
This is crazy. Okay, so I don't know that one either, and I don't even know how to say that. Colander.
All right,
what is
you're
that?
skipping, correct? No worries.
Yep, skipping.
Moving on.
Oh, period. Okay, so reality TV star family, they're always in the limelight, can I say who that person's best friend is?
That is fine. You can say anything but those 2 words.
Okay, so this person, Finesse, is Paris Hilton's ex-best friend.
Khloe Kardashian.
Oh my God.
2 minutes and 38 seconds. Keep going.
No, that's not the right one.
Kourtney Kardashian.
No.
Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
Point given. Kim Kardashian. Next word.
Ooh. It's an historical, like pre-ancient building that's like, you know, like real
2
ancient,
minutes.
like he's not gonna guess that. Okay, so it's a Roman Colosseum. Okay, skipping that.
All right. Point rejected. Next.
The thing isn't that it goes to your couch and you put your legs on it. If you know what that is, Finesse.
Honor,
No.
footrest,
1 minute and
No.
30 seconds.
footrest,
No. Okay, so we're skipping that. Because that's the only way you can
Say the
explain
word.
about it. It's Ottoman.
Say the Ottoman was the word. Point rejected. Next word.
Oh wow. Okay, so oh wow. Okay. She used to be
52
on Disney.
seconds.
She used to be on Disney Channel, you know, and I don't know how to explain her. This is horrible. She used to be on Disney Channel. She was a Disney star. Billy Ray's daughter. A music artist, yeah. She sings Wrecking
25
Ball.
seconds.
Miley Cyrus.
Miley
Yes.
Cyrus is correct. Next word.
Oh wow.
Who the hell? Okay, we're skipping that one. Taj Mahal. I don't know who that is.
Skipping. Next word. 10 seconds.
Oh my. Okay, no, skipping that one. I don't know what that is either. Need to go back
Skipping
to
with 2 seconds left. The word is denied. Timer. All right. Go ahead and reset, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Finesse, if you would like to take a look at the list. So we skipped Taj and we skipped Amori. All right. So that was hilarious. All right.
Wow.
Moving on. All right. So we're going to move on to the next set here. And we have option 3. Like I said, picking the option is a big thing. You know, it can make or break you, but it's your choice. All right, here we go. Number 3, Karma, you may unmute, and Misfits, I would suggest for you to mute.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Who you telling? Who you telling?
Can't be as that one. All right, Brooke and Yarvin, are you ready?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Okay, here we go. All right, go ahead and assume the position. And just a reminder while you're explaining to not look directly at the camera because I don't want it to be where you're reading the comments, okay?
Okay.
All right. We'll get this ready. Timer starting now.
He's an actor, right? I think. What movies? I don't know. Okay, we're just gonna skip it. Hugh Jackman. I don't know the movies. I know he's an actor, but I don't know his movies.
Next.
Oh, a place where people get buried.
A cemetery.
No. You visit your loved ones here after they die.
Burial ground. Graveyard.
Yeah.
Graveyard is
wait.
the answer. Next.
Need hands in the camera.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Taylor rented this when she hosted the gala. It wasn't the party bus, but it was the other thing.
A limousine.
Yes.
Limousine is correct. Next.
God. We're gonna skip that. Vladimir Putin, because I have no clue how
Yeah.
to describe that.
Next.
The isn't that the line somewhere on the earth?
The equator.
I don't.
The equator
wait,
is
crap.
correct.
Okay. People use this as countertops. It's a material that you put on countertops.
Granite. Marble.
Granite is correct.
She is a pop icon. She's known for a lot of songs.
3 minutes and
Virgin,
17 seconds.
Virgin.
Whitney-
No, not it's not Material Girl.
Whitney
Wait, no,
Houston.
no, Material Girl. Like a Virgin. God, how many?
Katy
She's got so
Perry?
many songs. Huh?
Katy Perry.
She's blonde and
She's
old. Well,
blonde.
not old, but like older. She's done the Super Bowl. She's like a like
Beyonce.
pop, no,
Adele?
she's like pop icon, like not our generation, like on like past. You know her, blonde hair. She sings
Madonna?
like a prayer.
Madonna?
Madonna is the answer. Madonna is the answer. Moving on. 2 minutes and 25 seconds.
This is where Santa lives.
North Pole.
North Pole is the answer. Moving on.
It's what you it's under grass.
Dirt.
Another word for dirt.
You say gravel?
It's under grass. You can use
You say
it
under
to plant.
grass?
You plant like if you're planting a garden or a plant, you use this
The
to
roots?
do it.
Roots?
No.
Seeds? What?
It's like the stuff you use to plant the pot. I mean, the plant. The plant.
Fertilizer?
Similar.
1 minute and
Manure?
28 seconds.
Manure?
No, similar.
What?
You can do it.
Dirt, grass, manure,
You
roots.
would use this to put, like, if you're planting a plant in a pot, you would put this in, then put the plant in. It's under grass.
Dirt.
It's not dirt. Oh, another word for dirt.
What's
1
another
minute.
word for dirt?
Okay, we're gonna skip it. It's soil.
Oh shit.
Next word.
I don't know who that is. We're gonna skip because it's I don't know. I have no clue.
Okay. Say the word.
Oh, Matt Damien? Yeah.
All right. Word rejected. Next word. 35 seconds.
I know what it is, but like I don't know what it is. So can we skip that as well? Bermuda Triangle? I don't know where that is.
Damn. I
Word
knew that one.
rejected. Last word.
Oh, this is where you play when you're a little kid. Like
The playground. Park.
Playground is correct. That is the end with 17 seconds left.
Can I open my eyes now?
Oh, yes. Sorry. Let me go ahead. You can look at your list here. Oh, child.
Make
It
sure
really
you're
was the
showing your
soil that got me.
profile. That's the only thing. Like, you're supposed to be this way. You're not supposed to be looking like this. Even though your eyes are closed, I was watching very closely.
Oh,
You
my
should be
bad, my
always
bad,
this
my
way.
bad.
Always your
I was trying
profile.
to hear, so I was trying. My
Yeah,
bad,
I
my
know.
apology.
I was watching very close, so I know that your eyes weren't open. But
There is no points for extra time. It's simply they just didn't use all the time they had. So with a score of Misfits with 2 minus 1 for your no-show, you will get 1 point. And we have Karma with a total point of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7. So the round goes to Karma. We will move on to the next game, which will be math word problems. So if you're playing that game, Please drop down and re-request the box. Good job to all participants. That one was crazy. Oh, child. It was the soil one. The soil one had me taken out. I was almost. I wanted to mute my mic, but I couldn't. Mr. Finesse, if you could just drop down and re-request the box, I'm actually going to put you in a different box, please and thank you. All right, that one took a little longer, guys, so we're a little behind time now. But I think it was just the instructions that took a long time. So hopefully everyone is watching, because all of these games will be played again next week in the semifinals. So make sure you guys are watching. What's under the dirt? She almost lost the point too, because I felt like she was itching to say the word soil. She was just itching. She was itching, but she didn't say it. So, yeah. All right. So we have 1. Oh shit. We have 2 minus 1 equals 1 to 7. All right. We have Mama Taylor going in box 2, and we have Mr. Misfit going in box 3. Welcome, 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 welcome. Yes, definitely thanks to Bigo for sponsoring my show. I've hosted these a lot. So I'm very happy that they decided to do it with me. And if you guys don't know, this will be 400,000 beans given to the first place winning team. Also, the first place winning team will receive hotel room and entry tickets into the gala. Second and third place team, which will also be finalists, will also receive entrance to the gala. And first place team will also be receiving a Bigo Gala trophy. So it's a good competition to be in. Here we go. We're going to move on to the next game. Yes, and as we said, it's definitely, everything is fair. We spun the wheel. Whoever chose to go first, they get to choose the categories that they like. It is on them. So now we're moving on to math word problems. No one will go first or second. So I'll read the rules, but as I said, you don't have to actually sit and try to strain your eye, because I'm going to read it out. So here we go. This game will be played with one person per team. The host will read a word problem or a riddle. Each player can say their name for a chance to answer. The first player to say their name will be given the chance to answer. If that player is incorrect, the opponent may answer or ask for the phrase or word to be repeated. That's very important. It will only be repeated if you're asking. If both players answer incorrectly, the host will repeat the phrase up to 3 times. At any time during myself repeating any of the phrases or words, any player is allowed to say their name again for another chance to answer. A couple rules we're looking at here. Players must turn away from the screen, but their eyes must be visible to us as the judges. Both hands must be visible on the screen. Looking at the screen at any point during this round will disqualify you from that point. At the sound of the timer / myself telling you that the time is up, you will need to answer. You can reset after each word / phrase. You will get 1 point for every correct answer. So I'm going to give you an example. I will say, Andy won 15 tickets to a basketball game. If Tease chooses to say her name right then and there, Tease will have to give an answer, or it will go to her opponent. Her opponent can choose to answer or say, hey, Para, can you finish or repeat the statement? I will then finish. Andy won 15 tickets to a basketball game. He invited 10 friends, but only 7 showed up. He also gave 3 to a dad and his 2 kids at the game. How many tickets does Andy have left? The answer would be 4. Why y'all faces looking like that already? The answer would be 4. You are allowed paper and something to write with. you just need to back up a little so that we can see that you're writing and not on the phone or anything like that. Oh, this is crazy. Perfect. So I'll give you guys a second to get what you need to get, kind of set in the camera so that we're able to see you. And I'm going to pull the words up. Yeah, this is going to be fun. This is a game we only played once during the competition when I have done these before, and it was hard.
I assume no calculator.
Yeah, if you have a calculator, you can get it right now. It just cannot be a phone.
It can't be on the screen though, can it?
No, it cannot be on any type of screen.
Yeah.
She said you can't use a calculator, so I'm gonna be your calculator.
No, you can. You can use a calculator. It just cannot be on a screen. So it cannot be on a phone, a tablet. Yeah, it cannot be on a screen. Because we don't know what notifications will be coming up on that screen. And because we can't see the screen the entire time, we cannot allow it.
Coach, you got a calculator?
I had it. I always kept it in the bucket. It's not in the bucket.
I have a 2-minute timer going. At the end of the 2 minutes, we're going to start whether you have all your supplies or not, or until everyone says they're ready. All right, so Mr. Finesse, no paper, no pen, correct?
I got a paper, no pen. I have the paper with no pen.
You ain't got nothing to write with, no marker, no nothing.
No marker. Can't find
I
it
ain't gonna
fast enough.
front with you unless you got 1 minute and 30 seconds to find a marker. Because unless you a genius, I have to write. I'm telling you, I done read a couple of these questions. I didn't read all of them because, like I said, I don't make the questions up myself. Got 1
This is gonna
minute.
be fun.
You don't have a calculator in there?
They telling you to go to the table, Mama Taylor.
Huh?
They're
Go to
telling
the
you to go
table?
to a table. Got
Okay.
54 seconds.
I'm sweating and I'm not even in it. Jesus.
Yeah, they got a hard one. The heads up one wasn't hard. It's just if you don't know like a lot of generic things, you won't be able to get it. But the heads up one wasn't hard. Like Ottoman was pretty easy. 25 seconds. Go ahead and set up, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice setup.
Perfect, Mr. Finesse.
I'm down. I'm down. Move.
All right. Got 10 seconds.
Ooh. This is crazy.
All right, here we go. Mama Taylor, I can tell you this angle's not going to work because we cannot see your hands and we cannot see the paper that you're writing on. Yeah. So I'll give just a couple keynotes, unless you're going to hold it like that the whole time.
The whole time, yeah.
That'll be the only thing that's going to work. So I'll say a couple things here. Both of you have people around you. If we hear anything that we cannot make out, we are going to take that point away from you. If we see anyone, if we see you looking in a direction too long, we're going to take that point. If we see you on the phone, we're going to take that point. So, Mama Taylor, I do need you to back the camera out a little.
It's what we're trying to tell you. Look, it's this.
And we're a little behind, so we got to speed it up a little bit. Yes, that's perfect right there.
Anyways, she reads it out loud. There you go.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to read the problem respectfully. All right, Mama Taylor, are you ready?
Y'all need to get the dogs. I'm sorry. We've got some doggies in the house.
Understandable. Are you ready?
Can you get
Yes.
that?
Mr. Finesse, are you ready? Your mic is muted, though. I think you should have it unmuted for the
Yes.
answer.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
All right, Mama Taylor, again, are you ready?
Yeah. Am I okay at this position?
Your angle's perfect. So, as I state, I am going to read the question. Whenever you want to answer, you must say your name. All right?
Okay.
Whoever name we hear first is who we're going to call on. Once we call on you, you may give your answer. If your answer is incorrect, we're going to go to your opponent. Your opponent can then choose to answer, or your opponent can choose to have the phrase reread. Here we go. Ooh, child, this is gonna be funny because these shits are hard. And you don't have to be looking at the screen because you won't be able to really read it anyways. I'm gonna read it out loud. At no given point should you be trying to read the screen. This is just for the people in the comments so that they know we're not cheating and we're going in order. All right. Here we go. The first question is, if there are 4 apples and you take away 3, how many do you have?
Mr.
Mama
Finesse.
Taylor.
Finesse.
1 apple.
Incorrect. Mama Taylor.
One apple.
Well, he just said that, so no. If there are 4 apples and you take away 3, how many do you have?
Mr. Finesse.
Finesse.
Mama Taylor.
None.
Mama Taylor.
Finesse, what was your answer? Hold on one second, Mama
Yeah.
Taylor. Finesse, what was your answer?
0, 9.
Incorrect. Mama Taylor.
3.
All right, Mama Taylor, you cannot get this point because you are looking directly at the camera.
Oh God.
And the answer is 3.
I forgot not to look at the camera. I don't look at the camera.
Yeah, you were staring right into it. I couldn't even help you on that one.
I forgot.
It's all good. But as you guys can see, that is how the competition will go. Here goes the next question. You're going to need to write this one down, I'm telling you. Eggs are 2 cents a dozen. How many eggs can you get for $1? Eggs are 2 cents 12 cents a dozen. How many eggs can you get for $1?
Mr. Finesse.
Mr. Finesse. Need an answer.
114.
Incorrect. Mama Taylor, do you have an answer?
Eight.
Incorrect. Do not look at the camera. Eggs are 12 cents a dozen. How many eggs can you get for $1? That is 12 cents, 2 cents, and you have $1.
Mama Taylor.
Mama Taylor, answer without
7.
looking up.
7.
Incorrect. Mr. Finesse, do you have an answer?
12.
Incorrect. Last chance. Eggs are 12 cents a dozen. How many eggs can you get for $1?
Mama Taylor.
Mama Taylor.
9.
Incorrect. Mr. Finesse. Mr. Finesse, we need an answer.
90.
Incorrect. The answer is 100. You were close the first time, Mr. Finesse. I don't know where you went down. You was in the hundreds and then you went to 7 or something. I don't know what happened. You guys can look it up after, or we'll explain it after, but we're gonna keep going. Here we go, because we're already behind time on this one. The question is, how can you add 8 4s together so that the total adds up to 500? How can you add 8, the number 8, 4s, the number 4, together so the total adds up to 500? You need 8 of them. How can you add 8 of them together so that the total adds up to 500? Why are you looking like that? Don't look at the camera, Mr. Finesse.
Don't look at the camera, yeah. I just did it in my head.
You need 8 of them, but you are adding the number 4. You need 8 of them, but you are adding the number 4. If you are part of round 3, we will be starting a little late. If you are the 2 teams a part of round 3, we will be starting a little late. Anyone have an answer? All right, I'm going to give you a clue because clearly we need clues right now. The first part of the equation is 444 plus 44 plus, finish the rest.
Mama Taylor.
Remember, Mama Taylor.
448.
Well, I just said the first part was 444, so that's incorrect. Mr. Finesse, do you have an answer?
She got it correct.
No, it's on you. There are only 4s in the equation, guys. You can only have 4 in the equation, but you need 8 of them. This is the first part of the equation. 444 plus 44 plus, finish the rest. You need to total 500. All right.
Mama
Last
Taylor.
chance. Mr. Finesse.
44.
What's the equation? No. Okay. Mama Taylor.
12.
You said 12?
Yeah.
Okay. Reset. Okay, guys. Go ahead and look at the answer, please. Remember, I was telling you the first part of the equation is 444 plus 44. You need 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The comments have definitely had it, yes.
What? Okay.
Okay.
It's okay. Shake it off. Just shake it off. It's all
Yeah,
right.
we're gonna shake it off. We're gonna shake it off. It's gonna be a little.
Sweet child. Come on.
I'm really over here dying, y'all. We gotta get it. Somebody gotta get a point. At this point, we are in sudden death. Okay. The first person to get the point will win the round. We are in sudden death. The first person to get a point will win the round. If we do 2 more and no one gets a point, we're moving on to the next game because we way over time.
What?
Okay, here we go. Oh, this one's easy. All right, let's go. This one's easy. Easy. You shouldn't even need paper for real. This one's easy, y'all. Listen. All right. A 300 feet train is traveling 300 feet per minute. It must pass through a 300 feet long tunnel. How long will it take the train to pass through the tunnel?
Mr. Finesse.
Mr. Finesse, don't look at the camera, neither of you. Mr. Finesse, what's your answer?
3 minutes.
3 minutes is incorrect. Mama Taylor, do you have an answer?
4 minutes.
4 minutes is incorrect. A 300 feet train is traveling 300 feet per minute. It must travel through a 300 feet long tunnel.
Mr. Finesse.
How long, Mr. Finesse?
A minute.
A minute is incorrect. Mama Taylor.
2 minutes.
2 minutes is correct. The point goes to Mama Taylor. And seeing as though we are in sudden debt, the round goes to Karma. Because this is the only Mama Taylor
Hold
answered
on.
the first question correctly, but she also looked up.
Paradise.
So
it
that
looks like
was
Chris
not
is
awarded.
contesting something in the comments.
Okay, wait. Chris said something.
Yeah.
I heard a whisper. Okay. Give me a second. Male voice said 2. All right. A male voice said 2 on Mama Taylor's end, so the point does not count. We are moving to the next question.
I don't have anybody in the room with me.
Let's vote on it.
I mean,
Chris, at what point did the male voice say something? You can send it in the chat. Yes, we do have referees in the comments and up here. Tease, did you see or hear anything?
I did not, but I did record